Hello everybody, I'm Bear Skills, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Long Dark. So we're back here again, we're at the lighthouse in Desolation Point. As you guys would know, if you've seen the last video, we went to the cave and messed with an angry bear, the cave wolf, and we got a little bit extra loot as well. So how we doing on weight? We're not doing too bad. And we got some decent stuff. We got a lot of medicine, and decent amount of food, some tools that are pretty good, and a decent amount of some other stuff as well. We got a cabinet here with some loot. It is pretty heavy.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much
longer. And we are going to want to take all of it with us, which is going to put us up about 40 pounds overweight, which is not ideal for us. But could be worse. Could be worse. So, a few things we're going to do. 23.15. Okay. We can repair these, can't we? Yeah, we can. Okay. So, no worries then. We will just leave you there. We can drop those rocks as we go. We don't need these books, probably. Actually, it gives quite a bit. Well, we'll keep those. Actually, we need to keep the gunsmithing one for sure. The fire starting one we don't need to keep. Sewing primer, we definitely want to keep. Just want to keep those. So we can get rid of that. I get rid of this one too. A bit heavy for the most part. So yeah, we'll keep those books. And in terms of other things we can drop, we'll drop this. We can drop these. A little bit of delay here, but we can drop those. We'll keep these because cured leather is nice. Yeah, that's all we're carrying there. For here, we're fine for the most part, and over here, I want to keep most everything we got. Could drop a torch. Don't need all that. But everything else, yeah, I want to take with me. So, we'll move a little slow. That's okay. We're gonna head on out, and we're gonna head over back to Coastal Highway. Yeah, probably. Alright, let's do that. Head back to Coastal Highway. And we should be good. Leave the zone. And we need to head up to the church, and we can just follow the road out. That's what we can do. Church is up there, as you guys can see, so right up there. So we head over to that, and we can just basically follow the road right out of the zone into the transitional area, and then we can move on. There's a wolf down there, and then we can move on to Coastal Highway. And try to figure out where we're going from there. We got 2 wolves down there, so we gotta keep that in mind. 2 wolves indeed. Yeah, for the most part, we can probably avoid them. And now, heading over this way, we shouldn't have to deal with too many wolves, but there is the possibility we could always run into 1 or 2. And, well, that's not ideal. We do have the revolver with us, so it shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem at all. But hey, you know, at least we can make our way out of here pretty soon. And we've only had 1 interaction with a wolf that turned into a struggle. So, you know, I'd say, all in all, we did a pretty good job of avoiding danger through these parts. The weather could be a little better, though. Not very clear. It's clear enough to travel. Where I know where I'm going. Not something I'd recommend traveling in if you're new to a zone or not know where you're going. Actually got a wolf here. I believe this is one we took out when we first got here. I'll take a few feathers, why not? Might as well. No reason not to. Search the trunk. I can't believe we didn't search this. There's actually matches in here as well. And a rifle cartridge. And a chocolate bar, candy bar. Nice. Nice, nice. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Lots of good stuff. That's not the road we want to follow. That'll take us to a dead end. We want to follow this way up here. Because the church should be on our right. I believe. No, church is on our left. Yep. Now I remember. Church is on our left. And it's basically just come up this way. We're going to head around behind the church. Follow that path. And that should take us where we need to go. Now we'll head to Coastal Highway. And from there, because I believe we can head to Mystery Lake from Coastal Highway. There's a rabbit. Hello, rabbit. How you doing, friend? You just hanging out in the snow being a good old rabbit? Yes, you are. Huh? Good time, rabbit. Hey, look, you got a friend over here as well. Hopefully you two are doing well. Not running into any nasty wolves. We searched the church when we first got here. Found some good loot in there. It's always worth checking the church out when you come through Desolation. You can usually find good stuff. Bedroll, knife. You can find a gun usually. Sometimes. If you get lucky, you can find a gun. Hatchets. Maybe a hacksaw, crowbar, or prybar, I guess I should say. You can find all sorts of things like that. Really good place. And you can sometimes find food, matches. I think there is a static spawn of matches in the church. Although I could be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure it's a static spawn, meaning it will always be there no matter what. So definitely worth taking a look when you come through here. Now, when I went through and came into this zone, I didn't go up this path. I took a bit of a shortcut up there, jumped down, took that path, and it kind of just led me over basically on the road there, and I followed this up and went to the church that way, through that path down there. Normally, if you wouldn't have took the shortcut, or I guess it wasn't really a shortcut, it would have been if I wanted to make a straight shot for the lighthouse, but I decided to check the church out for loot, which, considering I did that, I should have just taken the path this way. It leads you right there, basically. But I believe this path is also safer in terms of dealing with wolves as well. So kind of a dumb idea on my part for trying to take a shortcut. But, you know, I don't know Desolation as well as I do some other zones, so, yeah, you never know. I don't really come to Desolation very often. But I wanted to make sure you get some nice loot, and kind of show you guys what Desolation is all about. Sorry, can't speak today. Desolation. Want to show you guys what it's all about. It's got some nice stuff, got some good loot at the whaling processing plant, at the Riken, at the lighthouse, at the church. Got some good loot. Definitely a nice zone to come to and check out. Now, is there anything down here? I don't remember. Just checking to see if there's anything I missed. I don't think there is, but you never know. Oh, maybe. No, nothing there. Okay. Hopefully we can make our way up back again like we just came down. We don't have to walk all the way around back there. That'd be really bad for us. Hopefully that doesn't happen. It would be really bad for us. So I'm hoping we can just walk back up here. Shift side to side a little bit if we need to. Shuffle a little bit. But I'm hoping we can get back up without too much issue. And it's looking like we can. Now we gotta remember that because of how over-encumbered we are, we can't sprint anymore. Yeah, we're able to make it up here without any issue at all. Nice. We can't sprint anymore due to our over-encumbrance. So we gotta be wary of that. We'll pick up some rose hips here. Because why not? 16, I believe we're halfway to being able to make a batch of prepared fresh rose hips for making some tea. The rose hips make the tea that takes away pain. The reishi mushrooms make the tea for antibiotics. Takes, I want to say 3 mushrooms for a tea, or is it maybe it's 2? And it takes 32 rose hips to make a tea. Something like that. Is this the path I need to go? I think so. I don't know, we'll follow it regardless. The weather's not too bad in terms of being cold. We could always gather some sticks and make a snow shelter if it does blizzard. So we should be okay. For the most part, we should be A-okay to keep going. Yeah, decent weather. Snowing a little heavy. And the sky's not as clear as I'd like it to be, of course, but all in all, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's an old man's beard. I might as well take some of it here. I ain't gonna be coming through these areas anymore, and it's pretty light, all things considered, so might as well. We didn't get into a huge struggle with the wolf in the cave, so we didn't really lose much in terms of health or anything like that. Okay, so this is like a side route. Something like that. Not really sure what's over here. It seems so good, but there's that tree I don't think you can climb. And frankly, I'd rather get out of the area before anything bad happens. Blizzard did snow, the snow did clear up a little bit, it's not falling as heavy. But the sky is still not clear. I think we're heading the right way. Yeah, we're heading the right way. If I went the other way, it would have brought me down this way. And if I had a rope, could have done this as well for coming down. So maybe it was a bit of a shortcut. I don't know. We went down over through here. We just went down. And this is the entrance. So we did go the right way. Thought we were going the right way. Good to know that we did. So we gotta head through this cave, which will take some time. Gotta head through here. Nothing really important. We looted everything through here for the most part. So we need to get our lantern out. And just kind of make our way through the cave. Could pick up coal. Not too worried about coal right now. We can always get coal later from other mines closer to where we need it. We'll pick up one piece though, just so that I have it. Now they close it off area, so we need to head this way. Caves can be a little confusing somehow. Even though I've been through these caves quite a few times, quite often, I always seem to get lost in them. But I believe this one's somewhat straightforward. I don't remember. It's been a few days. Well, it's been quite a while since we played last. Been doing episodes on this game again, which has been a nice change coming back to it. I've missed it. I love the Long Dark. It's a great game. Very, very nice. But it's been a long time, like real days, since I went through this cave here. So I think we're heading the right way. I think it's a pretty linear cave, you know, pretty much just a one direction. Without too many turns, but I could be wrong, of course. Gotta crouch through here. Alright, I think we're heading the right way. Should be. I haven't seen any other pathways other than one. That was blocked off. I know that wasn't the right way. And yeah, there's plenty of coal throughout these. The coal does respawn like every 7 days or so. Something like that. But I'm not too worried about actually collecting the coal, obviously, because it's too heavy. We are already over encumbrance by quite a bit, and I don't want to get any more. And there's a crafting table in here, just in case you need it. Searched, huh? What's in here? Ah, just a cotton toque. Nothing I'm really worried about. That's been searched as well. What's in here? Ah, just a shirt. Nothing of true of value. Okay, so that's just the only way to go. Head out this way. Got some stones on the ground. Yeah, making our way. Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the return to this series. I know a lot of you didn't come, actually didn't come to the channel for this game, but it shouldn't be, you know, too much longer before the early access of Century Age of Ashes comes out again, and we'll definitely be jumping back and playing some of that when it comes out. So don't worry. We're doing tips and tricks and all that other stuff when that comes out. So very excited for that. But yeah, I just felt like coming back playing Long Dark some. Kind of missed the game. Haven't really gotten a chance to play it lately. Been playing other games, Chernobylite, played Century for a while, Little Dead by Daylight. You guys didn't really seem to enjoy that too much, so figured probably wouldn't do too much more on that. Unless I got any specific requests to play it. We're able to go crouch through there. Nice. And we're at the entrance. Sweet, so we went the right way. So yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions on games you would like to see, ooh, Mr. Flare there. Nice. I'll pick that up. Did we miss this backpack? We did.
This is the
Baseball cap. Not really useful to me. But yeah, if you guys have any other games or anything like that you'd like to suggest in the comments below, don't be afraid to. I'm always happy to hear suggestions. There's the Outriders game that's coming out on the 1st of April. That I'm not sure if you guys would like to see it, definitely let me know. I was thinking about doing it, but, you know, kind of depends on you guys. If you guys would like to see that content, let me know. There's other games coming out in May. There's Biomutant. There's Deathloop, things like that. So if you guys want to see any of those, or if there's any games coming out that, you know, maybe I don't know about, definitely go ahead and suggest them. Now I'm gonna get my revolver out because I have a feeling we're gonna have to deal with Wolf through here. I just seen one up here in a little ways. So we're gonna have to deal with him. We got a cave up there. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Sorry, buddy. Let me reload up here in a clear point where I can actually see the casings. There we go. Alright. Come across another wolf, we can take him out. And hopefully we don't get many struggles. Definitely at least one more wolf. Could be two, though, coming through here. Looks like a lot more tracks than just being one. But some of those tracks could have been that wolf that we just took out, so not entirely sure. At least one wolf out here I could hear. And there's definitely 2 sets of tracks at least, so gotta keep an eye out for him. Wish I hear a wolf eating something, so I'm assuming it's a rabbit. So I'll leave him be for the time being. We don't have to worry about him. Let me just... Yep, definitely hear one up there eating something. So we'll leave that alone for now. See the tracks leading up there as well. So at least he got some dinner. We'll leave him alone. Let him enjoy his meal. I wouldn't want any wolves attacking me during a meal, so I'll let him enjoy his. As long as he doesn't try to eat me, I'm cool with him being there. Ain't like we can use his hide for anything really anyway. But I'm glad that the weather's better out here. Nice and clear. Clear blue skies. Sun's out. No snow. Relatively warm. Not bad at all. We should probably get a drink though. I'm kind of running low on hydration. I would eat, but I'm doing the starvation method to conserve food for as long as possible. Even though I really don't need to. We have so much food, there's no real need. The abandoned Harris home. Did we loot this? Yes we did. We looted the trunk, and that had the note about Sean and his pastilles that he was hanging out, or handing out to people. But he eventually passed away. He won't be handing out any more food pastilles to anybody, sadly. We got a mailbox here. Sometimes you can find like rifle cartridges and stuff like that. You can also find like newsprint rolls and paper for fire starting if you need it. Thankfully we made it high enough, which is level 3 on fire starting. We don't need any tinder, which is what paper fills the role of, is tinder. So we don't need that anymore. We just need a match, something to start the fire with, and then we need fuel. And if we have a book, it's 100% chance of a fire. Accelerant pretty much does the same thing. It's also why I didn't mind dropping the book that we had, the couple books, because what is it? So we got like 5 accelerant, so we have, yeah, it takes 5 accelerant, so you can light 5 fires for the same thing as 1 on 1 book. It's just that usually accelerant's a lot more rare, so generally you need a couple books if you want good fire starting potential, because accelerants are, pretty rare, so you're not going to find too many of them. But we've been playing for quite a few days. What day are we on right now? We have some safety to look. We're on day 146 out of the 365 we're trying to go. So we've been playing for quite a while. Quite a bit of loot saved up from everything, so nothing we have to worry about too much. Sun is still somewhat high in the sky, but it is starting to go down, so we gotta keep that in mind. We're almost out of the zone here, though. I'm gonna have to crouch. And I think we're past the point of having to worry about wolves. Could be wrong, though, but I think we are. Still got the revolver, just in case, with like 150 plus rounds. Quite nice, 154 rounds, I believe we have total, if you count what's in the revolver currently. 148 if you don't. But yeah, sun's going down. Still nice clear weather. Should be able to make it into coastal. Definitely. And maybe even make it to the Quonset garage before the dawn of night, hopefully. Alright. So we're just in the crumbling highway. We're moving into coastal right now. And yeah. We actually have a house here to check. I don't remember if we left any real loot here. I know we left stuff at the Quonset garage because we're coming through here, and that's closer than, say, Jackrabbit Island or the 3 fishing huts. Because we left stuff there. But that's closer to leaving the zone than it is leaving the zone towards where we want to go in the future versus going to Desolation, which is a one-way road. You gotta come back. Okay, did we loot this? No, we didn't. At least we didn't loot the trunk. Let's check the glove box. No, we did check the glove box. Alright. Guess we didn't have a pry bar coming through. We didn't want to take the time. Just one of those. I think the weather was pretty bad when we were coming this way anyway. I think that's part of it. Yeah, as you guys can see, we got pretty good weather for the most part. Got a wolf down there. Looks like. And we've been gone for a few days, so the bear is probably still dead somewhere. We got a deer coming right here. Hello, Mr. Deer. How are you doing? Well, we missed. There we go. Not really doing that necessarily for any particular reason other than just want to get the revolver use. So we can get more skill points. That's what we're really after. And every time you injure something with a revolver, you do in fact get a certain amount of points added to your stuff. And you get like 1 point, 2 points, something like that. And we need to use the rounds anyway, so that we are able to make more. We've got quite a few shell casings between all of our locations we've had them saved up at. So we should be able to make quite a bit of ammunition, but definitely going to go through some more. We got this house, should be coming up pretty soon up here. Unless we straight up missed it, but I don't think we did. Hey look, there's the bear. Huh. I didn't realize he was going to die right there. I knew he was going to be through here somewhere. Funny how he died right here in our path. He must have been heading back this way, or maybe he was coming after us. I didn't realize it at the time. But he's here. Let's see how big he is. 78 pounds. Not a bad bear. That's not a bad bear at all. In other circumstances, that'd be really nice to have near a base to carve up the steaks from. But all things considered, I mean, look at our inventory. How's our bear skin? 94. Yeah, we don't have to worry about repairing that for quite some time. 75, 81, 100, 183, 84, 75, 75, 97, 89, 100. Yeah, our clothing is pretty set for the time being. We don't have to worry about repairing much anything for at least a few days. And nothing animal related needs repaired, other than maybe our hat for quite a while. And yeah, here's the house. This is where we wanted to go. Yeah, it's going pretty good, We don't really have to worry about much, because the bear's still down, so his corpse is still there. And the ravaged deer as well. If the bear is still down, we don't have to worry about him spawning anywhere else. Now, we could have another one over at the fishing huts. Could have one over at the Quonset Garage, but I think that might be this bear that we killed here. It might be the same bear, it could be a different one. Always want to be careful. And you can always find a moose. Well, not always, but you can always at least assume there's going to be a moose over by the Quonset Garage as well. Because there can be one. And if you're not prepared for it, it can be really, really bad for you. So you want to be very careful. Alright, I don't think we left anything here. Let me just check. Empty, empty, yeah. I don't think we left really anything here. So, we're going to head out. And, yeah, should be fine. Yep, we can head out. You tired, hobo? Yeah, I am too. A little sleepy. I like how the characters yawn in the game can make me yawn in real life. They didn't talk about that feature. 2 wolves. Hello, friends. Aw, man. One of you had to see me. Oh well. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Double tap time. If need be. Come on. No, just a single tap. Nothing to worry about. Alright, so that's Miss Renthrupy Island, I believe. That's Jackrabbit Island out there. Quonset Garage should be about that away, I believe. That's where we're heading. I believe we left our rifle, some ammunition, stuff like that over there. Yep, this should be the area because there's the one house there, there's the dog as well, and there, up there, you guys can see, up there is the actual ranger station tower we went out and looked up at one of our previous episodes. It was like one of our second to last episodes that we went up to actually take a look at before we started doing videos on some of the other games. So, pretty good. Weather's still holding up. Quite nice. Clear blue skies for the most part. Looks like some fog might be rolling in towards that way. It's a possibility. Got a wolf out here, so we'll take him out as well. Just we don't have to worry about him later. Probably wouldn't be a good idea to do most of that stuff, but hey, for the most part, we can take care of the wolf. Oh, 2 wolves, huh? Well, there's always going to be more than a couple wolves everywhere, so I'm not seeing any bear, but that doesn't mean anything. So come on, wolves, let's get it going. We can throw some of these rocks. We don't need them in our inventory. We're not really doing any hunting, which is what I usually use the rocks for, is kiting bear and stuff. And one of the wolves is just going to run away. Of course he is. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he run away? Why wouldn't he run away? Alright, Mr. Wolf, come on. One shot. You picked the wrong way to run to get out of the way, Wolf. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna present an opportunity like that, wow. I'm just gonna have to take it. There's something up there. I'm not sure if that's a ravaged wolf. Or no, not a ravaged wolf. A ravaged deer, or if that's a deer that a wolf killed. I'm not sure. Figure out when we get a bit closer, though. We can put away our gun, though. And we can just walk up this way. It's yeah, pretty nice. I'm so glad to be back playing this game. It's quite nice. It's one of my favorite games. I really like survival games or whatnot, and this is a really nice one. It's got really good elements. You know, it's very punishing, but it's also very fair. You know, for the most part. If you do the right stuff, you know, I mean, at certain times the game is gonna throw a little bit at you, just to keep you on your feet a little bit. But for the most part, unless you mess up really big time on here, you're not really gonna have to be punished too much for it. There's a house up there. I don't think we've been to, actually. Probably go check that out. Why not? But I want to get over here to the Quonset garage before nighttime falls. And hopefully we don't run into any bear. Now that's a deer. If it's ravaged or not, I don't remember a ravaged deer being on the frozen ice out here. But maybe. Maybe. It's kind of looking like a ravaged deer. Huh. Well, I guess we'll take a look when we get a little closer. Can't sprint, which is not great. I like being able to sprint. But we should be able to drop most of our heavy loot. That is a ravaged deer. Huh. I didn't remember ravaged deer could be on the frozen ice out here. I don't remember that. Well, that's cool. Alright, so we're up here. It's Quonset Garage. It's just over this little hill. Not this one. The next one over. Yeah. Hopefully we don't run into any moose over here. That would hurt quite a bit. Broken ribs for, what is it, 72 hours? Something like that, I think. It's definitely not a great experience. I wouldn't recommend it. It's happened to me a few times. None of this run, I've been pretty lucky. But, is that somewhere I can go in? No, okay. I was gonna say, man, I didn't know about that ever. Alright, any better moose around here? Not that I'm seeing. There are wolves, though. My favorite. Well, might as well do a little wolf clearing while we're here. We can. If he runs away again, I'm just gonna head to the garage. That's the garage, by the way. Whatever. It's kind of like garage, kind of like a, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Gas station kind of thing? Right? Yeah, it's kind of like both. Where's Mr. Wolf at? Double tap. Sounds like we got a wolf out that way. Oh, over there is where he's at. Don't have anything to take him out, though, at that range. If we had the rifle, we could have tried to take him there, but wouldn't probably want to waste the ammunition like that. I do waste a little ammunition for the revolver, but well, we don't swim in the ammo for the rifle quite as much as we do for the revolver. But that's one wolf taken out. And wow, the weather took a turn for the worse, like instantly. Could be going to pretty bad blizzard soon. At least some fog, it seems. But hey, we're back. We're safe here. Got a lot of good stuff going. I've got a bed. Got all this. There's that. Didn't I have a lot of loot here, though? Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. I got matches, whetstones, toolboxes, a snare, sewing kits, ammo casings, a rifle, medicine, stuff to make ammo, more medicine, more matches, and a bedroll. And fire starting, a fire striker, 32% fire striker, a couple knives. All good stuff. And we left some stuff here as well. A pry bar, hunting knife, flares, all the good stuff. Cured guts even. Car battery, don't really need that though. A basin with some water, we'll take that, why not? Left it there last time. Too bad we can't store water in there, that'd be kind of cool, but we can't. Oh yeah, we have stuff over here, food. And a jerry can. I'm assuming that's one of the heavier ones. Yeah, point 80 still. Actually, we should take that. We need to refuel our lantern that's getting somewhat empty. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. We are out of time for this one. So if you guys did like the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And you want to see more content like this. And if you guys have any tips, tricks, guidance, advice, or suggestions you'd like to see on the channel, definitely don't be afraid to let me know down in the comments below. And I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope to see you guys in my next video.